let's get started, shall we? So this class is presented in voice and text, and there's some visual aids I'll put on the text support at the front here. And you can left-click on the Firestorm class notes and first aid kit box, which is near to me on my left, and get the class notes for all of our classes, as well as a few other goodies. And the class notes get updated semi-regularly, so you may want to grab a fresh copy. These were last updated on May the 11th. And to adjust voice volumes, you can go to the COM menu and click on Nearby Voice to open the Nearby Voice panel, and from there you can adjust individual volumes by slider. Before we get started, I'd like everybody to look at the Help menu. So we'd like to point out that all menus and submenus will detach and stay open if you click on the double lines at the top of the menu. And this makes it much simpler to check or uncheck options, as well as to remember and uncheck anything you happen to click on either by mistake or just to see what it does. And there are a few things that we like to mention in the Help menu. And the first of these is the Firestorm Wiki link, which most people can access simply by pressing F1. And on some Macs and laptops, you might need to use the function F1 key combination. So our wiki has documentation on almost every preference feature in the viewer, plus some pages about lag, cache, and basic troubleshooting. And which brings us to my second point, which is troubleshooting. This prompts you to open our troubleshooting page on the wiki, where you can find suggestions for problems you may be experiencing. And thirdly, there's About Firestorm. This opens the About Firestorm window, which shows your system info, as well as credits and licensing information. The team members have the ability to ping you for that system info IM. Only a team member that the viewer recognises can trigger this request. And if you do get that request, please do choose yes, as the information may help us to help you solve your problems. An example of that is shown on the screen now. So, welcome to our Firestorm Contact Sets class. This material is based on our 4.6.5 release. And if you've got any questions about the topic we're on, please put them in the local chat. Text only, please, during the class, and I'll answer as soon as I can. And please wait until after the class to ask off-topic questions, and I do hold an open Q&A session after our class. So Firestorm provides a way to organise your friends and other people into sets or categories using your own criteria. Thus you can create sets of friends, colleagues, business contacts, and so on. And such sets can be colour-coded, and those colours can then be applied to chat, minimap, and so on. And avatars can belong to one or more sets or none at all. And contact sets allows you to add new contacts to your list, even if they're not on your friends list. Adding contacts this way doesn't grant any rights or abilities that they would not already have. And anyone added this way who is not on your friends list will not be treated as a friend. Adding people this way is merely convenience for listing and easily accessing names and for having them stand out with the use of colour. The Contact Sets window is accessed from the top menu bar COM Contact Sets by pressing Ctrl-Alt-Shift-C or by opening the Conversations window, Contacts tab, Contact Sets subtab. And there's a Contact Sets button over the toolbar, and it is also available as a tab in the People panel, depending on which skin you're using. So let's have a look at the Contact Sets window overview. And note that we will have a hands-on section in the class to help you set up a set a little later in the class. So the set drop-down. This shows the name of the currently selected contact set, if there's any. And the gear or sprocket icon. And this will only be accessible when a set is selected. And clicking it will open a window with the options for that set. So let's have a look at the contact set settings. The set colour. Clicking this brings up a colour picker, from which you can select a colour to assign to the set. And this color will be used optionally in other parts of the viewer, like IMs and so on. Show notifications. This checkbox will show online and offline notifications for members of the set. And note that this is in addition to the global setting in Preferences, Notifications tab, Notifications sub-tab. And it's tell me show when my friends log in or out as toasts in nearby chat and console or in nearby chat only. And if any of those are enabled, you will still get notifications for all friends. And if it's disabled, then the settings here take precedence. And you will choose whether to view the notifications as toast and or chat in the settings below. Global settings. And at the top we have default color for friends not on a set. This setting's not presently functional. And underneath that we have online notifications. We have show online notices for all friends as toasts, and you can uncheck to only show for certain sets. And this corresponds to the Preferences, Notifications tab, Notifications sub-tab, tell me when my friends log in or out. And next we have show online notices for all friends in nearby chat, and you can uncheck this to show only for certain sets. And this corresponds to Preferences, Notifications tab, Notifications sub-tab, tell me, log to nearby chat and console or only in nearby chat. So note that these are the same settings as in Preferences, and changing it here also changes it in your main preferences. Next we have show online notices for certain sets as toast, or show online notices for certain sets in nearby chat. And these two will specify how you want to see notifications for this particular set. And next we have custom colors. Color a friend's mini-map icon based on their contact set. If this is enabled, this will use the color of the set the person belongs to for their mini-map icon. Color a friend's name tag based on their contact set. If this is enabled, this will use the color of the set that the person belongs to for their on-screen name tag. And then we have color a friend's radar list entry based on their contact set. If this is enabled, this will use the color of the set the person belongs to for the radar view. And then we have color a friend's chat based on their contact set. If this is enabled, this will use the color of the set the person belongs to for their local chat and IMs. Now, if someone is assigned to more than one set, then the color of the smallest, for example, the most unique set, is used in the affected functions. And then we have the plus icon. You click this to create a new set of contacts, and a window will open, and you simply type the set name and then click Create. And the trash can icon. Clicking this will delete the currently selected set, and you can't restore a deleted set, and you would have to make it all over again. And the Add button. Clicking this with the set selected will open a resident chooser that you can use to add people to that set. And this window has 3 tabs. The search allows you to search by name. Friends is your friends list. And Near Me will show all avatars within a range of up to 130 meters. So let's look at the list. If you select the name on the list, other buttons to the right will become active. Remove, this will remove that contact from the set. Profile opens that contact's profile. IM opens an IM to that contact. Teleport offers a teleport to that contact. Set alias. This allows you to set a nickname for the contact, visible only to you, and this replaces their display name, and it's only in your view. Then we have rem alias. If you removed a contact's display name, and you can see below for this, or giving them an alias as described above, this option restores it. And then we have remdn. Selecting this will remove the contact's display name for you only. In other words, this affects what you see, not the contact's actual display name, and nor will anybody else notice the change. And if you right-click on any name, you get a menu with several options. View Profile opens the contact's profile. IM opens an IM window for the contact. Offer Teleport offers a teleport to the selected contact. And Request Teleport requests a teleport from the selected contact. And then we have View Chat Transcripts. This is presently not functional. Add Friend. If you right-click on a name that's not on your friends list, this option will show, allowing you to offer them friendship. And then we have Add to Set. This opens a window where you can select a set to add the contact to. And Remove Friend will remove that contact from your friends list. And next we have Invite to Group. This opens a window where you can select a group to invite the contact to. And then we have Map. If your friend gave you map rights, this item will be enabled, and if clicked, it will open the world map and show the person's current location. Share. If you click this entry, an IM window opens, and then you can drag and drop inventory items into it to give them to the other person. And Pay opens a window which you can use to pay the other person $1. And next we have Block or Unblock. This mutes the other person, completely blocking them from contacting you. You won't see anything they type in local chat, nor get any IMs they might send, and all inventory offers made will be automatically declined. So let's look at how to define a new set. So you would click on the plus icon at the top and then type in the name of the set and click Create in the window that opens. And then you select the set from the drop-down list. And now you can go through your list of contacts and check each of those whom you wish to add to the new set. And note that you will need to hold down Control or selecting multiple people for the same set. And then right-click any of those selected, and from the menu select Add to Set. And this opens a window where you can select the set to add the contacts to. Using a set. So once you have one or more sets created and contacts assigned to them, you can put them to use. Simply select a set from the drop-down menu at the top and then select the members of the set. And at this point, if you right-click on one of the selected names, you get the option to add friends, add to set, remove friends, IM, call, share, or pay, and offer teleport. So using the contact sets feature just described doesn't allow you to get around built-in SL limitations. So therefore, no matter how large a set, you cannot send a mass TP or conference call to more than 20 people at a time, and they must be on your friends list. So let's look at applying sets now. So now that you have at least one contact set and a general idea of what they do, let's go back over some of the features. So if you want to view online or offline notifications for only members of certain sets, then firstly, in the contact set settings floater, have both of the show online notices for all friends settings disabled. And second step, just below those, have one or both of the show online notices for certain set settings enabled. And thirdly, make sure that show notifications is checked. And you can also click the set color box to choose or change the color for that set. And this color is used to color code these contacts in different parts of the UI. And if you want, you can check the boxes in the settings floor for minimap icon, name tag, radar list entry, or chat. And because the colours might go better against some backgrounds than against others, and the viewer's skins use varying palettes, be prepared to adjust as needed. And you can also use contact sets to send conference calls or mass teleports to a select group of contacts rather than in an all or nothing manner. So to do this, firstly, choose the set in the drop-down menu. 2. Select the members of the set. And thirdly, right-click on one of the selected names and choose IM or Offer Teleport. And note again that the maximum number of avatars who can receive a conference call or TP from you simultaneously is 20. And it's possible to assign friends to more than one set. Simply right-click on the name and add to as many sets as apply. And contacts use the colour of the smallest set, and that's the one with the fewest members. Oh, there's a bit missing from the note card reader there. So one final note. Your contact sets are stored locally on your computer as an XML file, so be sure to back them up before doing a clean install of any future release. Any questions at all? And if you've never used a backup, there's a link to our wiki page on how to back up settings, and we can talk about that after the class if you wish. Okay, well, I'd like to thank you personally for taking the time to come out this morning to this class, and on behalf of the Phoenix Firestorm team for using our viewer. It's you, the users, are the reason Firestorm is as popular as it is. So, open Q&A now. You can ask me anything you like. It can be related to the class material if you want to go over some of it again. Or you can ask me anything about the viewer, or indeed anything at all. Be warned, I have a degree in Google Foo. The contact sets is one of these things that looks very complicated when you first look at it, but once you dive in and get things, get playing with it, it's actually quite easy. I think the system we have now is a lot easier to follow than the old system. Although some people do miss being able to assign sets for the actual lists themselves, colours for the actual lists. It's still a work in progress, the contact sets. As you've seen there, there's still some features that are missing. No doubt in time these will be filled in.